So, am I the only one who's going to get stuck with upgrading to Windows Home for 10?
I'm probably gonna do that too. I gotta see what version of 8 I'm running right now. Because I'm guessing the update for Windows 10 is gonna be based on your current
If
OS.
you have Ultimate or Professional, you will get Pro. If you have Home or Home Premium or whatever, you're getting Home version. Enterprise is not available. It's still being evaluated because they can't figure out how to remove the spyware crap that they integrated into the system. Because they can't sell spyware to businesses. They can get sued by the businesses, but we can't sue because bullshit. I've never understood that.
We can't sue, we just don't have the money to do it properly.
Yeah, there's that.
They can't make you sign away your right to sue, they can only make it as pain in the ass as possible to do.
Yeah, tech has a lot of loopholes, if only because it's so new. So.
No, it's true of pretty much any company that you can sue them. It's just if they have enough money, you can't
it's not
actually
that
get
tech
through
has
the process.
loopholes, it's that suing is a pain in the ass when you're going up against a big company.
Yeah, usually, unless you have a damn good case, you won't win.
And even then, if they can keep dragging it out in court, you'll run out of money.
I love how
And privacy concerns are very strong cases, it's worth noting.
I love how when you ride a motorcycle, you pull out a helmet out of nowhere and put it on.
That's always been the GTA staple.
No, you don't pull it out of nowhere. It's hiding in your ass.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yes,
like
they just
sleeping dogs.
Then, when you go off the motorcycle and for a while, you take the helmet off and throw it on the ground.
Okay.
Yep. Same thing happens to sleeping dogs.
Red Fox, keep in mind you're
Never played
carrying
Sleeping Dogs.
I like that game. Again, that's just probably because that, again, like Red Dead, that game just references a shitload of stuff I love.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's just, you literally pull a motorcycle helmet out of your ass, put it on, and then throw it away once you get off the motorcycle.
I'm a huge Hong Kong cinephile. That was like every Hong Kong action film ever made into a game, and it was beautiful.
Oh, I see purple cars, 2 of them. I bet this is a rival gang. Where's my gun?
Yeah, you're in
Be
San
careful.
Andreas. Basically, it's a parody of the Crips and Bloods. Instead of red and blue, it's purple and green.
Yep. So I'm gonna start problems.
You do realize that if you're on Grove Street, I'm guessing, so don't start shit because there's a lot of them.
Oh
and,
shit! You get
gunfire.
wasted really easily in this game.
Yeah, this gunfire.
Oh, man.
You don't want to piss off the cops. Cops are really aggressive in this one.
Well, I got a shotgun to the face earlier by the store owner.
Yeah, guns do damage in this
Apparently,
one.
guns are actually a lot more powerful in this one than they were in 4.
Well, the problem with 4 was more of a story-focused game. It was less about the actual chaos of a GTA game. And I like the story of it, I just felt that, when I want to cause chaos, I would have just played a different game. Because I really like the story of 4. Like, I think that's really what made me enjoy that game as much as it did.
Problem is I can't actually play my copy of GTA 4.
I have the console version, so...
Yeah, mine's the PC version. It requires games for Windows Live, which is no longer available. So it doesn't actually let you save.
Hasn't there been a mod to remove it?
There's a
Nope.
shitload of mods for that game, though.
Nope,
Or a
not
lot
one
of
to
them.
remove the games for Windows Live. I've looked several times. Damn it, I don't want to drive your white car.
You have to drive the white car.
I paid a lot of money to upgrade my motorcycle.
You can always drive my green car.
I'm watching Race Play the Crew right now. You ever thought about playing other racing games, by the way? Or is this like the only real one?
I've got a couple others, I just haven't gotten around to them yet.
Like I said, Need for Speed is really the only one. Like I'll play. Really, the only ones I play are Rivals and Hot Pursuit.
Nolan, what the hell are you linking?
And I love the concept of those games. You play half of it as the cops and the other half as the racers, so you get to shoot from
this
both
is
angles.
why I play in windowed mode in all my games. So
I
I can
do
see
have-
shit.
I do have Assetto Corsa.
What exactly is that?
It's
Do not use express settings. Hit customize. Make sure everything's turned off. It's
essen-
strongly preferred you use a local account. After installation, disable everything.
It's essentially Gran Turismo Forza for Steam.
Like I said, I'm not a big fan of those games just because I don't like real heavy simulation racing. Yeah, I just don't.
What?
I like. You know what? You want to think of a game I really like that I'm kind of ashamed didn't get as successful as it was? It was a game called Blur. Does anyone remember that?
I think I've heard of
Basically,
it. Yeah, I do remember seeing the ads for it while I was still working at the dog track.
it was basically.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
It was basically this game, Reese, but with like it had kart racing elements, so you get power ups like turbo boost, EPs, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
Anthony,
Yeah, like-
this is some serious shit.
Are
This
you
is
actually
some-
trying to?
This
You
is
actually
some
tried-
really serious shit.
Are you trying to uncover the map, Reese, or are you just?
Right now, I am just taking care of the speed skills, and eventually I'll be working on with the bobbing and weaving skills.
This looks like a completionist's nightmare. This game. then
Yes
again-
and no.
But then again, most Ubisoft games are.
Yes and no. There are a lot of them to go around. However, you can fast travel. That's become like a lifesaver for this game.
You know, this is one of those games that definitely would have needed a fast travel system.
Because
What's the
while-
level cap? What's the?
I don't think there is a level cap.
I think I know. I don't know if there is either.
I never really
Child of
bothered
Light.
to look.
It didn't have the light didn't have a level cap, so I ended up getting like level 63. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I never
Witcher-
really bothered to look, so I'm not really sure.
No, Witcher 3 doesn't have a level cap. I'm gonna have fun with that. I'm gonna get level 50, and I'm gonna go back to the Skilliga Castle and kill everybody. Level 30 guards. I'm level 50. Bring it, bitches.
Unless,
So,
of course, the guards also level.
in
I
order,
know, but I'm still gonna attempt to take them down.
in order to prevent Windows 10 from data logging you, you have to make sure everything is turned off under customized installation. After the installation, you have to go to privacy and disable everything. And even then, you still have to do a bunch of things. And then you have to go to command line and do a bunch of shit. And then you have to take ownership of a host file and add stuff to it so that you can redirect everything that does the data mining to Microsoft, redirect it back to localhost. Fucking hell, this is a nightmare to keep Microsoft from spying on you. Ah. No, it's not that technical, Anthony. But that amount of level of having to do shit to turn off spying is asinine.
It's bullshit because how many
Oh.
thousands or millions of people are not going to do that? Not even going to know to do that shit.
Baggage? I don't have Siri. So, yeah, I purposely don't have a smartphone for the reason I don't like the data tracking. Plus, the rates I could have gotten a smartphone with my current rate for my carrier. I chose not to because I don't like smartphones. I don't like them at all.
I use them for work though, so I don't get a choice.
So, yeah, I don't need to worry about smartphone crap because I purposely don't have one, and I never will have one. I'll just use
You're
one
gonna
of the
get
feature
get
phones.
one at some point.
Nope, there will always be feature phones.
You keep telling yourself that, my friend. You keep telling yourself
Yeah,
that.
and you know what? I reluctantly upgraded. You know, I'm gonna say this right now. I have a Galaxy, and that's probably like, I don't even call it a phone. I think it's just a computer. It's a decent one of that.
I do have to say that Microsoft actually did something not fucking stupid for once.
Yeah, Seawall's with me. It's not a phone. It's a computer.
It's a little
Microsoft
computer
did
that
something
just
not stupid for once,
that
though.
just it's a little computer that just happens to have phone features.
Yeah, to be fair, the camera on some of those phones isn't that terrible.
A month ago, when they were about ready to roll out Windows 10, they said that when you upgrade, you can't go back. But there's been so much bitching about the final version of the preview feature program, where the people were able to preview the beta test stuff. There was so much bitching about it that they are giving a 1-month grace period after you upgrade to roll it back. That's nice. Because, if I do upgrade and find out all my shit's broken, I need to roll it back, and I don't want to pay another $100 to get my functionality back. That would suck. So, yeah.
Am I the only one here who's actually fascinated by the game Reese is playing? Was wondering.
I'm playing my own game, so I'm not watching.
Exactly, Bag.
Killing
That's
Floor-
what I'm thinking.
Killing Floor 2's mumble bug still hasn't been fixed, and that's really frustrating me because I want to play that and I want to talk to you guys, but I can't. Because they need to fix that. They better fix that before the full build comes out. We're in the Midwest, by the way, so St. Louis is barely a city. Jesus. I think that's a fun game. Like, let's look at all the famous, landmarks in the United States and see how many of them have just been butchered in favor of, space on the game.
Oh god, I did it dumb. Okay, if you honk at a car, sometimes they'll get out of the car and try to attack you.
That's because it's LA. Keep that in mind. This is
Yeah,
Los
I gotta get used to Five's new changes.
Los Santos is LA. Like, that's what I love, the level of detail that they've actually put in. Like, small detail of just honking and someone kicks your car is, to me, that's really impressive. That is a game designer that put that in. Also, I feel another thing I like doing is walking around in first-person mode and just soaking in the sights.
And Formula Fox, no, originally, when you upgraded to 10, your original Windows 7 key became null and void. Now they're giving you a month to do it. Because,
they're
literally
actually doing a direct 7 to 10 upgrade? Nice.
Yes.
That makes things a lot simpler for me.
That's gonna get
they've been doing
that's gonna get fucked in the ass, not by the customers, but by the government, because that shit is super illegal.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
they're giving. That's why the government gets all these other editions, like the not currently available, whatchamaffuck edition,
Enterprise mode.
Enterprise.
that
Beam-
doesn't have
beam me
that
up,
won't
guy.
have any of the butt fuckery that's going on in the consumer edition.
Well, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about the key deletion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they despite
no, that's
those
standard practice. That's standard
No,
practice
hold
for
on,
any time upgrade.
Let me finish. Despite the user agreements and everything, it has already been determined that they cannot invalidate a key. unless you are caught doing illegal activities with it.
But the point of it was
Okay,
that you
no.
give them back your original key, and they'd give you a Windows 10 key for free, basically.
Okay, when you upgraded from Vista to 7, from 7 to 8, and from 8 to 8.1, it was a key trade-in, and it was automatic deletion of your previous key, and you received a new key for your new version. This is standard practice for Microsoft
And
with anytime upgrade.
Not legal. They just haven't gotten in trouble for it yet for some reason.
Yes, it is legal. It is trading in keys.
How
You
is
given
it?
one key for
trade
another key.
in a key.
Okay,
They've
here's
they've
one thing
determined
you can...
this in court cases. They can't just do that with software. Or are they going to try to claim that because it's an operating system that doesn't apply?
In upgrading, you agree that you are that you are giving up the rights to the old operating system.
Do you mind
They
if I
can't
chime in?
make you give up rights. That's the
Do
problem.
you mind if I chime in? Sadly I have to side with the other one here. No one is going to read that humongous wall of text and agree before clicking that agree
No one
button.
is, but the problem is that it is actually legal.
No, it's not. It's unenforceable. It contains information that's unenforceable, and they're trying to use the fact that you won't read that stuff against you to trick you into obeying whatever the hell they say. They can't do that. This has been determined in court. Their only
All you
chance
have to do is
that
make
they try to-
one phone
cite
call.
where the court
Yeah,
case is.
please cite the exact court case that you're referring to, because you're full of shit in terms of Microsoft not being allowed to
Every
do it.
contract dispute ever has centered on this. This isn't just something that's exclusive to software. This is a contract issue.
But has this specific contract issue actually been taken to court?
Probably, because Microsoft Windows has been doing this with their
Well,
anytime
no,
upgrade
no,
from at least
hold on.
NT.
My point is, no, specific issue hasn't been yet, but the previous findings apply to it. So if it ever did, Microsoft would be screwed by it.
No, they wouldn't.
They'll just settle out of court, and part of the agreement is the person never brings it up again.
That's assuming the person that brings it up is someone willing to settle out of court and would have to settle out of court money-wise.
It's fucking Microsoft, first of all. You know how much billions and billions and billions of dollars they have in fucking lawyers? They can do whatever they fuck they want. They're
Actually,
fucking
no,
Microsoft.
they can't. The amount of money they can put into that will only go so far depending on who they go up against. If the government got pissed at them, they'd be screwed. They've already been screwed when the government pissed off at them, in fact. Who's got a fair amount of money and knows the legal system goes up against them, their money isn't going to make a difference because they'll be able to manipulate the system against them.
And
The money will buy them time.
Why would the government get mad at Microsoft deleting the OS keys from the consumer level?
Because, blah, blah, blah. My brain is starting to fart there. Because you're forcing the customer to give up something they purchased.
You have to agree to it, and they make it very clear that you cannot go back. In fact, they have on the anytime upgrade, are you sure you cannot undo this change?
That doesn't matter. When you paid for something, you are expected to be able to go back to it if you trade up.
for something, and then
Jesus
you're
Christ.
doing a free upgrade to the next
Dude,
software.
if you're not going to let me fucking finish talking, why are we even debating this?
There's
Stop
no debate.
jumping down my throat while I'm trying to make a... Let me fucking finish.
No, there is nothing to finish. You're
Yes,
full of
there
it.
fucking is!
You're trying to come up with things that are not even applicable to the situation. Trying to bring up
If you
specific
fucking let me
cases
finish, you would
that
know
you're not even
differently.
referencing. You're
Fuck
saying that it happened.
Fuck it.
Fuck's sake.
If I may say something for a second, the argument here is that you cannot take someone without the customer's permission. But
And the
by
customer has to grant permission
But
And
let me
it's
finish.
stated
Let
several
me
times.
finish now. But by agreeing to the statements, you have gave permission.
Yes.
A halfway decent lawyer could probably use that to their excuse.
There are several times when you have to agree, and there's even a confirmation at the end saying that actually warns you that you can't go back. And unlike other versions, they're actually getting their heads out of their ass and giving you a month of leeway this time that you can roll back your OS.
I say give them 6 months, and Microsoft will probably iron out all the negative kinks, and we'll have a decent OS like Windows 7. Windows 7 took about half a year. Didn't Windows 7 take about half a year before it was good?
Give or take, yeah. I'm just wishing they'd get rid of those fucking keyloggers and the
court
ads
case will
on the
force
home
them out of
edition.
that one. The court case will get rid of that in public opinion. Yeah, we're talking about Windows 10, but we're talking about the keyloggers and the
I am
ads.
going to make my point.
No,
I'm
you're
going
not.
to
You're gonna
finish.
shut the fuck
no,
up.
I am going to finish my goddamn point. I am not going to
No,
let
you don't have
stop
a fucking point because you
Yes,
keep
I
fucking
fucking do.
referring to a fucking
yes,
court
I fucking
case
do.
that
you
doesn't
just don't
even
want to
apply.
listen to it. I have a fucking point, but you refuse to let me make it. You refuse to listen to it. I will make this goddamn point. When you force someone to trade up on...
I say the fucking conversation's over. I say it's over.
Fuck you.
Said drop it.
Really? You're gonna kick me twice?
I didn't kick you twice.
I got disconnected twice.
I only kicked you once.
That was a fucking bullshit move.
I told you to go. I told you to knock it off and cool off, and to drop
I
it.
was
You
trying
didn't.
to, but you won't let me talk.
How
You
about
just
this?
don't
How
want
about
to
you
listen
just
to my
fucking
point.
shut up and drop it now?
Both of you, shut the fuck up. Both of you,
Otherwise, I
shut your
will
fucking
kick you
mouths.
again.
Okay, I'm not going to make the point. I'm just going to say this. If you're not willing to listen to what other people say, you have no idea whether or not they have a point to make, okay? So don't ever try to say they don't have a point when you don't know what they're trying to say.
When you're trying to reference materials that
For those actually listening to my chat, to my stream, all 2 or 3 of you, I've muted the mumble because, quite frankly, this is starting to bore me. Plus, it doesn't help when you try to silence all form of debate when one side who happens to have the mic says that that person is right no matter what. If you're not going to allow debate, then why even allow anyone to talk? Why not just host a stream yourself and talk on your own? Or, better yet, just host a private Skype call. Like the old Lord Cat days. Yeah, I agree. And looking at the chat room right now, looking at the mumble chat, everybody is fucking bailing. They're getting sick of Red Fox. Holy shit. um. Wow. And Red Fox just ended the mumble. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and unmute the mumble because, quite frankly, I need to go ahead and get this out real quick. Oh. I guess there's no sense in it. He's actually actively kicking me. I didn't even talk yet. Yeah. Well, it looks like I got a fucking highlight to put up. Oh dear, what have I walked into? You're right, Frank. It's time to bail. Speaking of bailing, I need to pull I need to pull some batteries out. Give me a minute. Actually, just give me 10 seconds. It doesn't take that long. Funny thing about that, by the way, I need to get me some new AAA batteries. The NIM kind, obviously, the rechargeables. Yeah, I got 4 AAAs that just refuse to hold a charge. It's time. It's time to get a new set of headphones and a new set of AAAs. Or a set of headphones that don't require batteries. That would be cool too. Okay, give me a moment here. I'm going to make some arrangements here. When someone starts to make baseless arguments without any shred of rationality, it's time to bail. And by the way, I have a law degree. Frank, I'm not going to doubt you on that. Just wish I knew how it could be put to use. We'll find something.